Hi Year 11, Mr. Wilson here with another electromagnetism practical. If you come around, I'm going to show you what I've got today. So we're going to start with a power pack here. I'm going to produce some direct current when I turn this on. Now, the power is coming from the positive terminal. The current flows through this wire and then into a coil of wire that I've made here. Now this coil of wire the coils are going that way and downwards. So I'm going to think about the current flowing through this bit of wire here. I've got my right hand. Remember, thumb tells us which way the current goes. I'm going to wrap my fingers around to tell me which way the magnetic field will wrap around the wire, which means that the magnetic field is going to come under the wire here and over the top. It's wrapping around the wire this way. So as I coil the wire, the magnetic field is always coming from outside and down the center of the coil. So what I've created is a solenoid, this coil of wire, where my magnetic field runs through the middle of the coil and then comes out this end, runs round the outside and back into the middle, which means that this is the north pole of the electromagnet that I've made, and this is the south pole of the electromagnet I've made. I'm going to put a piece of paper over the top and some iron filings on the paper. I think that should be enough. Now, when I turn the power on, we should be able to see the magnetic field lines. So if I just tap this gently, I might not have enough current running, so let's try it with a little bit more current. I don't want to do too much. Let's try this, 4 volts now. All right, well, we're not actually seeing very much happening there, which is okay. Let's try it one more time at 6 volts. I don't want to go any higher than that, because there's a reasonable amount of resistance in the wire. Yeah, it's not getting too warm. Let's give it a go. 6 volts. We're still not really seeing much in terms of magnetic field lines. But what we know that I can do with a solenoid is I can add in an iron core. So here I've got a big iron nail. I'm going to slide this through the middle of my solenoid to make an electromagnet. There we go. I hope you can see now. That's running right through the middle. And this time that should create a stronger magnetic field. And when I turn, let's get my iron filings back on top. And this time when I turn the current on, we should be able to see quite clearly the magnetic field of the electromagnet. Let's give it a go. There we go. Look at that straight away. I'm going to turn it off and it's preserving the field line. So we can see the bit that's got the nail on it here runs to about here. We can see these field lines there in the magnetic field of the solenoid. That was fantastic. How when we added the iron core, straight away, we saw a really strong magnetic field. I'm just going to drop the current a bit, but let's watch it let's have one more go at that. I'm going to get my spare piece of paper. And let's try it again. Let's get some iron filings on the paper. And let's watch what happens when I turn the current on in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Look at that. Straight away, the iron filings are arranging themselves on the field lines which run from the north pole round to the south pole. What a brilliant demonstration of electromagnetism. Thank you very much.